Welcome to another episode of Salvage 1 Bus Life Adventures. In this episode, join us in what can only be described as the craziest week ever for the bus, as Arizona throws everything it's got at us. We get Haboobs, we get monsoons, we get the Vulcan heat. It is just absolute craziness. But we managed to power through, get a number of little small projects wrapped up in preparation for the e-bike garage install. So again, join us this week, and as always, comment below, hit the like button, subscribe if you're enjoying the episodes. We want to hear from you, and thank you. On with the show. There's one of them stretching all the way up north, roughly about, say, 5 miles. It's approximately, I don't know, I'd say 5 miles away, 4.5 miles away. So over here you have semi-clear skies with a little bit of clouds rolling in. It looks like a little bit of rain right there. Over here was a big old dust devil, like almost tornado sized. And here is your Haboob. I watched, what do you call that? What? Fury Road or The Mummy or any of those movies, and you see that wall of dirt and sand coming towards you across the desert. That's this. So it may be fast enough that it'll pass us and I can show you what it looks like from the inside. Alright, so the heat has murdered my Ryobi battery operated cordless drill / screwdriver. Guess got to play it taps or something. Phone's constantly overheating. I think we're up to 122 right now. I hate to have to keep giving you these weather reports, but you know, I want you to understand what we're dealing with when we're building this bus, and maybe it's not glamorous or fun or cool, but you know, it's what some people got to deal with. Inclement weather. Some people have to deal with, you know, -degree temperatures when they're building their buses. We got to deal with, you know, desert. 8 months, 9 months out of the year. A couple months we get some good weather, but most of the time it's brain fry out here. Okay, I have the super duper torque monster drill, which is overkill for most everything I need it for, but that's what I'm going to have to resort to now in order to finish these projects. While I get the, I don't know if the battery on here is completely killed or what, but that's what I'm dealing with. So we may have to end up using this guy for the rest of the projects. Hey everybody, look what's actually working. I found the red handle up in the front compartment, hidden under some foam that was up there. I was cleaning everything out in the front compartment. It's over the driver's seat, and I found the handle, so I had to get the set screws for this piece, for this arm that goes into the notch here, which is that set screw, and then the set screw here, which holds this handle to the drop down, little peg that drops down. That was missing, so I had to order those. Couldn't even find them in a hardware store. But now it's on. It's all bolted together. It all works. Hopefully we'll never lose them. I don't know if I showed these yet, or if you've seen this yet, and I shot a video, I'm not sure. But I got these little magnetic shelves from Amazon, and they're supposed to hold 5 pounds of weight, so I'm testing it out. So every time I do a project over here, I put something else on there just to stack weight on it and see how much it's going to take to make it come down off the wall. Plus, this is the wall that sees all the sunshine most of the day, so you got heat involved too, and I want to see if that weakens the magnet at all. So it's kind of like a torture test. So I got a hammer, pliers, tape measure, screwdriver, and some hose clamps in there. And when I'm done with another project over here on this side of the bus, I'm going to put something else in there and see if it'll hold it. And then it's got these hooks. These hooks move. They're adjustable. So I'll hang stuff from them as well and see just how much weight this thing can take. Just wanted to let you know it was so hot that the tripod, the little rubber feet on the bottom of the tripod, stuck to the floor of the bus. That's how hot it is in here. That's crazy. I might have to pack it up soon. Cut this day short. I just pulled this phone out of the cooler to cool it down so I can continue filming, because I got a big old table I got to put together, and I wanted to show you guys that. And we're going to try. Hopefully the cameras will hold up. Everything's kind of melting. All the plastic is kind of squishy feeling. All the tape is kind of squishy feeling. It's kind of weird. It's pretty big. It's gonna have all that packaging stuff all over the place. I gotta vacuum again. It's gonna be everywhere. Well, I guess it's better than having it broken and dented. gets everywhere. Have to bring my vacuum back. Do another round of cleaning. Directions! We like directions. We don't always use them, but we do like them when they're there. They were gonna fall no matter what. I figured I'd just let them do it. It is rather toasty today. Has to be at least 120 in here. It's probably going to be in with the legs. There it is, right there. Adjustable feet, that's cool. Was not expecting that. But no damage. That's a good thing. This is the Halley, H-A-L-L-Y, sinks and tables. Again, I bought it. Nothing was given to us. This is not a paid promotional video of any kind. Everything is paid for, including the sweat. So the idea is to make this table, the height of it, be just above the window line. It'll be just about equal with this, and I'm going to put it like over here, or that bed is actually going to come this way, so I want to put it over here somewhere. This is not going to live here or stay here. This is just here because that's where we do most of our work for assembly and stuff while we work on the bus. Once everything is ready to go, this will be out of here. A lot of the chairs will be out of here. It'll just be a few minimal items and stuff stored away, so when you camp we can pull stuff out and people can sit. But so yeah, just got to put this together. It's cool. I was contemplating putting it down next to the sink, but that area is getting already a little bit crowded, and maybe I'll put it by the e-bike. Thing is, I won't bolt this to the floor. I got some little clamps so it'll bolt to the rails on the side of the walls there, side walls, and then I can just unclamp it and move it to wherever I need it. Alright, so I think they want me to clear off a flat surface and lay this upside down on a flat surface. So they want the shelf B, which is this guy, to get the legs first. I would assume that you'd put these into the top, and then you'd lower the shelf down onto it, the second shelf down onto it, and adjust it where you want, but they want to go the other way. So we're going to follow the directions so people can't say I screwed it up. Well, my hat's off to Holly for protective covering. They sure do a good job. Okay. Okay, that is so much trash to have to pick up. Wouldn't be so bad in here temperature-wise today, except we got no breeze, no wind. So it's just straight on murder, non-stop. Sweat my eyes. Take it outside to do it, but it's even hotter out there. Because now you got direct sunlight with no shade. At least in here we got shade. There's no breeze, but at least you got some shade. There's no relief outside at all. You might be asking yourself what possessed him to get a stainless steel table and a bus full of wood. That's because I plan on eventually going to be doing some heavier duty work, and I want something that's going to be able to handle the beatings. The original plan was when I went out on the road, I wouldn't have to do my regular job, which is sales. I would make money by doing like little welding jobs and things like that. Get a little, couple little different types of welders from Harbor Freight, and just I'm out on the road and people are always breaking down, and they always need things welded, and that's how I do that. You know, charge a little bit for each job, help people out along the way, make some fuel money, make some gas or food money along the way. I might still do that. You never know. But I don't think I'll give up my sales job yet. Not with fuel $6.50 a gallon now. That's crazy. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Joe Biden. You brought us that. You did that. That is for sure. All 100% you. You and your idiot communist cabinet. So I think I'm going to disagree with the directions, and I'm going to put the legs on first, tighten them down, and then I'm going to put this over it, slide it down, and then tighten it down however I want it. Now, on a bus, it's good to have things that, you know, keep stuff from sliding and moving around, so I'm almost tempted to, because this looks really nice, and it's nice to have that extra stainless steel surface, but it'd be even more nice to have this facing up, so that I can put stuff in here and it won't slide around and slide off and fall onto the floor. So I'm almost tempted to do that. And to do that, I'd put the legs in and then I'd set this down over it. It would be basically upside down from the way it's supposed to be. And I think I kind of want to do that. But let me get these other legs in first and see how everything looks, and then I'll make my decision then, my ultimate decision then. Alright, now I gotta decide if I want to make that a lipped shelf or a regular shelf. Alright, now the secret here, which I looked through here and it didn't show you, didn't give you that piece of the directions, is you got to measure on the legs. You put this on there and then you measure on the legs where the same height all the way around, and that'll make sure that the shelf is equal height on all the legs. And then when you screw it down, you don't have a shelf that's all cockeyed. So for that we need a tape measure, which I'm sure I did. I got it here. How you guys like looking at that shelf with my head sticking out over the top? Can you guys even see my head? I never even checked the camera. See if you can even see me. That's how much I plan these things. My planning ahead ability is 0. Yeah, these guys who spend all this time prepping and pre-prepping to give you the best episodes possible, shooting and reshooting things twice. I think one guy said that they shoot an average of 40 hours of footage just to make a 115-minute episode. And that's not me. I don't think that'll ever be me. A, I'm too old, don't have that kind of time left. And B, it's too freaking hot to be shooting stuff 3 and 4 and 5 times. until I get it right. Alright, now it's time to make the decision. Put down in the comments below what I should do. Should I have the shelf upside down so I can use the lips as to keep stuff on the shelf, or should I flip it the other way and make it look nice and have the stainless steel side facing up? I'm going to give you a couple seconds. I'm going to drink some water here. Will you guys put down in the comments what you want, what you think I should do? I don't think it'll affect what I actually do, but I am interested in what you guys think. Do you think I'm stupid or not? Whether you do it the same way or not. Well, regardless of what I do, gotta mark this what I want. Is it hot yet? Is it hot enough for you guys? Poor pigeons outside are falling down out of the sky. One of them just fell straight down. Hopefully they didn't die of a heat stroke or get heat stroke. They're suffering on the ground there. His buddies will come eat them shortly. Did you guys know that? Birds out here are cannibals. The desert is a harsh mistress. Everything out here pays the price. I am going to use this lip, so it is going in upside down. We'll just tighten it down one screw because I want to make sure all the distances are the same. Alrighty, so it's been a couple days since you saw the footage of me trying to put the steel table together, stainless steel table. 120 something degrees it got to that day, like 122 I think. So the cameras are all shutting down, and even putting them in the coolers, as soon as you take them out within 5 or 10 minutes they were back up to shutting off again, heating up and shutting off. And that's an emergency setting inside the phone, so when the phone reads a certain temperature, or the cameras read the certain temperatures, they shut down automatically to protect themselves, and we just couldn't get anything filmed. So I had to stop and call it a day, but now I'm back. Right now it's kind of early in the day. It's not even, I think it's just barely 11. 94, 95. I don't think today it's not expected to get above 100. So I should actually be able to get some filming done today. But I just wanted to show you the table after I finished, because even though I put the cameras away, I didn't stop working. I just couldn't film a lot of it. So, and then as soon as I got it put together, we had to leave. But there it is. That grill is not going to live there. That's just there for now, just because I had no place to put it, and I didn't want to go outside and open up the cabinets underneath the bus and put them in there. But that grill, that's where it's going to live, underneath the bus in one of the cabinets. That table's just going to be used for inside, for things to do here. Alrighty, so not sure what I'm going to do today. I wanted to bring the e-bike down, the shuttlecraft, and start working on that compartment area for that, but the truck is full of stuff and tools and equipment, because we also have a Humvee that we're working on, and we have that on another one of our channels, CritiqueThis Guns More. So go on over there, and I'll put the name of it in the bottom here, and I'll have it in the description. I believe I put them in my descriptions as well. If you want to see work that we do on that. We also have a firearms channel where we do reviews of firearms and everyday carry items and things like that. Again, put all that in the description. So right now the vehicle is so full of that stuff, I had no room to put the e-bike in there and bring it down here. But we are going to get to that area. I know I promised you in a previous video that that would be the next big project that we film, but just, logistics wise it's not working that way, but we'll get to it. So I think today I'm just going to hammer out a bunch of little projects. Let me see if I can show you this. So I've been doing the cushions and stuff where I put the Velcros on the back, so now the cushions are stuck down to the little seats. So that's nice. Come over here. I got the bathroom area, and here's the other bench with the cushion in place, Velcro down. So now you can take them off when you want to open things up, but they will stay down so when you're driving they're not flopping everywhere. Here's the bus and its utter destruction. I want to get all this stuff sorted out. I have all this containers of stuff, all kinds of stuff here that needs to get sorted out and put away, and so I can start getting things cleaned up and organized so we can finally get on the road. We're getting close now to road time, and just need to get everything sorted out, and that's pretty much where we're at. That's the cooler that's been saving all the camera equipment. Load that up with ice every day and just keep everything in there, and so as long as it doesn't get too crazy hot. You know, I can honestly say that I don't remember ever testing this thing out to see if it worked after I hooked everything up. So I think today is that day. We're going to see if the Flame King blows up or actually works. I made all the connections, put it all together, and I can't remember lighting it up. So I think now's the time. Make sure all the connections are tight. Alrighty, let's start the gas and see if we smell anything. System sounds pressurized. Got my sniffer working just to see. I'm not smelling anything, so let's see if this bad boy works. We're going to start with this burner. Okay, let's try this because success. I don't know if you can see that flame. Okay, turning that off. Let's go down to minimum, back up to flame on. Let's go to off. Okay, the sparker doesn't appear to work too well, but works great with this. So let's try this guy now. Let's check for... No, I'm not smelling any propanes or leaks. So let's try this guy and see if the sparker works. I see the spark going. Doesn't appear to be enough, so just going to light it with this. Wait for the gas to move out of there. There we go. It is on. Full blast. Let's go down the low. This windshield's working pretty good because now that I put it on, now we actually got wind coming through. So let's put it back up to high. Alright. Turn it off. Let's see if the schnauzer down here can pick up anything. I'm not smelling any leaking gas, so this is good. I'm not even going to attempt to start the buddy heater because it's also hooked to this line. That's first time starting a buddy heater, or if you did start it and then let it sit for like a month or 2 months, it takes forever to start them. It takes like a half hour to prime it and start it, and I'm not going to mess with that today. But I'm glad that this works. How awesome is that? Flame King, yay! Alrighty, that's a load off my mind. I'm going to turn the gas off down here so it's not left on. Make sure I turned it the correct way to off. I did. Alright, so success. How awesome is that? The Flame King. Yay. Now I can cook things. So for those of you wondering why I'm putting this in there, why I have this there, this is part of a hanging system. I'm going to be hanging a wet laundry here to dry. This will be the loop off system, and then the stuff's going to hang here over the drain, just to, water will drip in here, because even though it's pretty low humidity here and water would, evaporate pretty quickly, I don't want it dripping all over the bus, so I'm just going to hang stuff here, and anything that hangs right over this little bucket here and can drain right out onto the ground. I don't have to worry about it getting the whole bus floor wet and mopping up every day. So that's just what that is, and that's just the tie off for it. But it takes forever for these stupid screws. I mean, I think I bought the only box of self-tapping screws in America that doesn't self-tap. Either that or I got a bus that's got adamantium built into the walls, because it is tough to get anything through this. Even this is like soft aluminum, and it's tough to get stuff through there. Couldn't even get stuff through the metal in the floors. It's fighting me every inch of the way, but finally I got that cleat in, so that's nice.